Podcast. See it through. See it through. See it through. It's the See It Through Podcast. See it through. Yeah. See it through. Yeah. It's the See It Through. It's the See It Through Podcast. See it through. See it through Podcast. See it through. Wanna talk to him?
We outside today. It's a beautiful motherfucking Friday.
Damn.
And I ain't got no job.
Nope.
But I still get flies on the knob.
Damn.
Got a girl faking cake. And she making some corn on the cob.
Look. You know what I tell these bitches when they be like doing a little too much? Like, they ain't even the one to talk to. Like, what you, like, come on, like. She keep running back to me. She know where home is. I swear she cast a spell on me just like Selena Gomez. Every other day, another shopping spree at Hermes. Look, it's the See It Through Podcast. See it through. Yeah. Welcome. You are now tuned in to episode 1, 2, or 3. I don't know which one it is right now. Let us See It Through Podcast, where we talk about everything under the sun, including sports, music, as well as current events and trending topics. I am your host, Manny Mans, the heavy stepper. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Sota. Talk to me, my boy.
What's up? It's your boy Sota, the human living pepper wing.
Ooh.
Mr. Renaissance man and a few other names under the sun.
Ooh.
We outside.
How you feeling today, my boy?
I'm feeling good, man.
You ready to see it through?
Always got to see it through.
You have a lighter? Oh.
3 on the table.
There's 3 lighters on the table.
Don't show the sponsorship.
No sponsors. They didn't drop the bag yet. As you can see, we're getting a little bit more money than the last time. You see, we got a little bit more diamonds on us. You want to show them the new addition to the
I'm married,
jewelry
y'all.
family?
I'm married, y'all.
All right. Anyways, we have a really good episode for you guys today. We're gonna keep it, pretty chill. We're gonna talk about some current events going on in the world today.
A lot of things going on.
There's definitely a lot of stuff going on. We'll also check back in and tell you about what we have coming up in the future. We definitely have some big plans as well. But I think we can start off with
BG. And we ain't talking about BG from Cash Money.
who we talking about, my boy?
We talking about Big BG, Brittany Griner. She came home from the good draft swap, First round, first pick.
So according to we'll call this Northeastern EDU, after months of detention in Russia, WNBA star Brittany Griner is finally back home in Texas with her family. Griner, a 2-time Olympic basketball gold medalist and player for the WNBA Phoenix Mercury, was arrested in Russia in February, as we all know, on charges of drug possession.
A hookah pin, what is a weed pin?
Well, she was successfully exchanged via a prisoner swap for the release of Viktor Bout, who is a Russian arms dealer nicknamed the Merchant of Death. Okay. So, good to know that we are willing to give away mass murderers to get our people back. But I'm glad BG's home.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of people don't know how to feel about that. I don't know, but she home, and I ain't never gonna say I'm mad about a black woman being home over.
I ain't mad about it. At the end of the day, I mean, we got somebody home and we let somebody go not in our country. You know what I mean? Yeah, he ain't about to cause danger here. He about to do all that shit where he from. So
yeah, so all them folks can shut up with all that talk about her, man. So,
and I'm sure you've heard that she actually cut her hair, so we have no more locks from the BG. So
yeah, she got the fade going on, man. That's
a good look. I think it's a good look.
That's sad though. She that's crazy that she went through all of that for just a weed pin.
I feel like when you would go through like dramatic changes in your life, it makes you want to do stuff like that. Like I used to.
I thought she cut her hair. I thought she had to cut her hair in facility.
Not 100% sure. She might have, but if she didn't, like I would probably cut my hair.
It was some videos shown like when she was coming home. So I think she cut it when she was like. I think they cut it when she was over there. Cause don't even in the States, in America, when you go to prison, you gotta cut your dreads or some shit.
They got me fucked up. Excuse my language, but you can't be cutting my hair because I shouldn't even be here. I'm not even supposed to be here. Don't touch me. If she's 7 foot, Them I know they little over there. She need to start.
Speaking of dreads though, but you saw Thug. He had that fresh retwist.
We'll get into Thug a little later, but yeah, so definitely want to keep our prayers out there for Thug. He's facing some nasty, mean charges, and it's not looking too good. But yeah,
going home.
We'll talk about that too. Let's leave that. Let's leave that because that's a whole conversation.
I got you. What you got next on your menu, man?
All right, let's talk about it. Tory Lanez.
Oh man.
So there's a case going on, as we all know. Tory Lanez versus Meg Thee Stallion. And obviously it is a closed room trial. There's no television. And how do you feel about that? I definitely feel like with this case, it's something that should have been televised. You know,
everything. Yeah, that's kind of weird because all these other cases have been televised. You know, seen everybody case from R. Kelly to OJ to murder trials, Aaron Hernandez.
Even this YSL one is.
Even this YSL one. So, you don't seen everybody case.
And from what I'm hearing, it's just so many bombshells and so many crazy things that are coming out in the courtroom that it's like, this is damn near a movie. But let's kind of just get to the basics. Tory Lanez is obviously accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion back in 2020 after a party at Kylie Jenner's house. When that news originally came out, obviously it was huge, and everyone kind of quickly assumed that he just shot her and that's what it was, and he dealt with a lot of backlash, and this was at the biggest point of his career. Now that the trial has started to unfold, we're starting to see a lot of the information on the case start to come out, and it's a lot of conflicting information. So I'd say the first thing we see is
this is all over the place.
It's hard to find a credible.
It's hard to stay. It's hard to stay up with it. Like, I've been trying to find timelines and how and what people been saying and this, that, and the third. And every day I found something new. Like, I'm on Twitter. I heard it was some hush money put up.
Mm-hmm. That was definitely something that was going on.
I heard something about. They did say that she. Wouldn't they say wasn't it at first they said it was blood? I mean, it was glass in her foot.
Yeah, they did confirm. Fragment. They did confirm that it was. This was actually. Day 4 of the trial, they confirmed, they had the doctor get on the stand, and he did confirm that it was for sure bullet fragments, so there's no more question of was she shot or was it
I don't know why this case is like, I don't know, bro. Like, it seems like when you seeing stuff on First 48 and this and all this other type of stuff, it seems like it makes more sense. This seems like it's just literally all over, like it even seems like it's giving like the cops and all these people a hard time with all this type of stuff, like investigators and all this stuff. Like, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. I don't know.
So here's the major kind of updates. I'm just going to give you guys briefly. So far, the case is still ongoing as of this moment. We don't know when this will drop, but as of now, we've seen Megan touch the stage. Touch the, what do they call it? The stand. Megan has given her testimony. They said it was a little shaky. She was a little all over the place. That was followed by her friend, who is like the star witness of this case. Her name's, I think, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Kelsey Harris took the stand day 2 or 3 of the trial, and it was bombshell. The first thing she did was she asked for immunity. No, she actually pleaded the fifth and said she wasn't going to say anything, and then the state gave her immunity. After they gave her immunity to prosecutors who wanted to use her to, promote their case, she completely went against them and pretty much said she lied about everything. So that killed the prosecution.
This is all over the place.
It's all over the place, but I mean, I'm just looking at it from a jury is reasonable, doubt, right?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like,
I'm doubting this shit my damn self, and I'm not in the
jury.
The
jury has to all come conclusive on this, and that's gonna be hard.
Now, my opinion, I'm gonna give you my opinion. I don't really have too much to say on it. I'm a big believer in if I wasn't there, that ain't my business, and I don't know shit, and everybody acts like they do. The one thing I would say is there's definitely some shit that happened in that car that nobody will know. They definitely are all hiding something, and I definitely think he could have shot her, but he could have also not shot her. That's the only thing that he needs to prove is that maybe it wasn't him.
If a bullet went off, I feel like they was fighting. Someone was fighting over a gun. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like someone was fighting over a gun and it went off.
one of the first things that came up was how she lied about her intimate relationship she had with him on an interview with Gail Sayers or Gail, what's her name?
Gail King, right?
Gail King, right? So I guess in the trial she said that her boyfriend, who is a Partisan Fontaine, former Cardi B ghostwriter artist, he is a talented guy in himself. But
okay. I was wondering who he was.
He apparently was embarrassed to have to hear about her
all her hookups,
all her relationships. So let me ask you, one, when do you think that she told him about all of these people she hooked up with? Do you think it was before the trial when she knew she had to say it? Or do you think she told him after she made that interview line? You think he already knew about all these people who she was sleeping with?
I think he probably already knew.
Oh, that's tough.
It's celebrity relationships, bro. I feel like them the type of conversation.
I mean, he went at the baby. I don't think he was ready for the baby to hit him with that. I really think I think he didn't know that was coming.
What did the baby say to him?
No, he just...
Oh, that the baby hit?
The day before Tory Lanez said that she shot... I mean, the day before she said that Tory Lanez shot her, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know he said that.
But then it came out in the trial. Him, Ben Simmons, like...
Why is this in a trial though, bro?
I'm telling you why this shit not on TV. This shit just been on TV.
Why is this type of shit in the trial? See, that's that shit when you take it to trial, bro. They bring...
It goes into credibility. I will say that.
When you take some shit to trial, bro, you gotta... That's why folks will be want to take shit
to motherfucking trial.
Get your 10 white folks and take that shit to trial.
Nah, but one thing that I will tell y'all, but in the court of law, public opinion is literally the only thing that matters. It's your whole goal is to
how many jurors
convince.
It's 12, right? 12 jurors.
Yeah. Your whole goal is to convince them that at the end of the day, something not right here or something's wrong, and that you should doubt what you are.
What this other person is saying.
So if somebody is lying about just the base of our relationship, why wouldn't they lie about what I did to them? No, it's huge. It's everything. Yeah, why did she lie? Yeah. She's gonna say, we never had a sexual relationship.
But we did.
But we did. You shot me, but I didn't.
I didn't. You just lied about that. So.
You know what I'm saying? That's your goal. And like I said, we're not here to make opinions, but we're not here to solve the case. We're not academics.
Yeah, I'm
right. Hey, tell me you be seeing this man academics.
Academics be going crazy, bro. That man be...
Academics will real life sit there in his room and break down the whole case like FBI.
I got the paperwork right here.
R.I.P. Takeoff. When Takeoff got killed, I seen this man on academics on YouTube, pausing shit. He had all of his subscribers and everything. Oh, look up that person Instagram. Find it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a lot of internet policemen in this world today.
R.I.P. Take. Still a crazy thing.
So, I think we can just get to it while we're still on the court, Phil. We can talk about the next case that's definitely going on, and that is the YSL RICO case. There's been some huge developments in this case. As I'm sure everybody knows, Gunna, who is pretty much one of the main people who were being used in this RICO case and one of the key defendants, has signed a plea and has been released from jail. There has been some news that has just come out, though. I do want to bring it to the light because I have my opinion on the whole plea thing, but I definitely want to make sure that this is known for the record. It does say that his plea statement cannot be used in court against any of the other defendants. So, with that being said, is he snitching?
I don't think he's snitching, bro.
Man, talk about it.
I don't think it's snitching. I don't think. I just honestly think he's pleading guilty to what he was being charged with, bro. Like,
let's pull up the plea.
I don't think it's snitching. He wasn't. I don't think it's snitching.
Talk to me.
I just feel like all the stuff that he was being charged with ain't got nothing to do with as far as the big RICO shit that they really need to be worrying about, which is as far as the murders and all this other type of shit that's under the table, that's on top of the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said, I heard Dr. Shit when he was like, you was in the car with Young Thug and none of the stuff, and he was like, none of the stuff in the car was yours and all that type of stuff. He pled guilty to that. He was like, yes ma'am or whatever. Thug could plead guilty to that shit too. Like, he could say, they could ask him the same question. Thug gonna be like, nah, none of the shit in that car was mine. So now Gunna saying none of the shit in the car was his, and Thug saying none of the shit in the car was his. So it's just like, I don't think he fucking snitching. I think he just pleading guilty to this shit.
I want to pull up the exact plea, but I can't find it. But I can.
If a nigga get caught and plead guilty, if a nigga plead guilty to goddamn murder, they give him a plea deal and he plead guilty to murder, that don't mean the nigga fucking did the shit.
Oh boy, this is a RICO.
I know.
He is not the only person indicted in this case.
Exactly.
So the words that come out of his mouth directly affect other people in the case. However, like I said, I did read that statement. I don't know how accurate that statement is, that the words can't be used, but okay, I got the plea here. Good looks. Let's pull up the facts. All right. I have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way. I have chosen to end my own RICO case with an Alfred plea and end my personal ordeal by publicly acknowledging my association with YSL. So, let's talk about it. Alfred plea. Pretty much, and I looked into that. Alfred plea just pretty much means that you are saying that the stuff that you did is what you did, but you're not using, but you can't, it can't be used against you, I think.
Say you, so basically, me and you goddamn steal a car, and we goddamn get arrested for all that type of shit. And then the judge give you a plea deal. He like, if you plea out on saying that you stole the car, you goddamn, you stole the car, and goddamn, you ran from the police. Mm-hmm. If you plead guilty on that, then we gonna goddamn go ahead and give you 6 months probation. And you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and plead. I'll say, yeah, I'm guilty to stealing the car. I'm guilty to running from the police. All right, I get 6 months probation. Now, when I go to court, they gonna ask me that shit. Did I goddamn plead? Did I steal the car? And all that. So I'm like, no, I didn't steal the car. And all that. I'm gonna plead guilty to. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So like,
a defendant who enters an Alfred plea pleads guilty but claims to be innocent. So you're pretty much claiming that you're innocent, but while you're still taking
a guilty plea
accountability so that you don't.
There was a crime committed that you know of, but you know, there's enough evidence to say we could convict you, but we're not. So you're just accepting this plea instead.
I don't think that's snitching, bro.
Yeah. So back to that.
But all these other niggas who criminals and shit and who apparently done did time in the justice system all saying otherwise. So
I mean, I'm gonna just let you know, like, I mean, street code, like, and how a lot of street people are taking this is cooperation anyway. So when you glorify lifestyle and you claim to be part of something, it's like, you know what come with it. So it's like, if you're dealing with a trial, you're not gonna do things that get you out sooner. If you're doing things that get you out sooner, then you're pretty much cooperating with the state or whoever is prosecuting you.
All right, nigga, say what you gotta say.
He's snitching, bro. He's took a plea, bro. He's snitching, bro. I'm not trying to hear nothing else, bro. If you take a plea is cooperation. Cooperation is the number one thing you hear these niggas talk about in their music. Talking about, you ain't never gonna hear me cooperate, da da da. Give me my jumper and show me my cell.
So Gunna's supposed to do the Bobby Schmurda.
See, but not everybody got it in him. I'm not saying he's supposed to do
Gunna
that.
ain't that nigga, bro.
I ain't saying he's supposed to do that, bro.
Gunna wasn't in none of them. If Gunna wasn't doing none of that shit, Gunna ain't seen none of them sticks with the switches and shit and know about niggas getting hit up and shit.
So why he couldn't stay down and he was gonna get the lead? Like, everyone already knew that Gunna had the least to do with it, right? They already was saying like, why?
I feel like until Thug say something about it. Then,
see, nah, that's not what you need. What's that gonna do? He's facing a charge right now.
Is the nigga
the only way he can say something about it is if the case was already over and he was a free man.
So what if Thug be like, man, Gunna ain't snitching, that's not snitching. What if Thug say that?
It's just gonna look like he's saying whatever he can to help his case that's ongoing. I'm finna pour up some of this. I got some pure white Hennessy. I brought this back from Mexico.
Yeah, this man went to Mexico. He was gone. We had to stop production for a second. He was all
it was all a nice little vacation
out on the exotic resort and shit.
What do you think about like Henny in general, like the regular Henny?
I haven't had it in a long time.
Cheers, my boy.
I haven't had it in a long time, but you know, it's some.
What you think about that right there?
Woo!
Compared to
God damn.
Perfect.
Perfect? My boy off camera said it's perfect. He fucks with it. I think this is way smoother than like your regular Henny. I drink that straight.
Smoother, nigga?
Hell yeah. Henny tastes nasty.
Henny tastes like
nigga, this is not
Henny.
Nigga, this shit, it's smooth, but that shit just hurt. Maybe because I ain't used to that shit, but that shit just burn, nigga. I've been drinking tequila.
It ain't the baby stuff. Yeah, it ain't tequila. It's not the baby stuff.
No.
If y'all want to sign me, Henny, I mean, I don't even know how this works. This ain't Drink Champs. But if you want to sign me, Henny, come on and let's work. But I'm a tequila drinker for sure. But yeah, so I was in Cancun. And when I was in Cancun, I seen a lot of crazy things, my boy. So I think we could talk about something I seen out there.
I don't think it's what happens in Cancun, stay in Cancun, so we'll talk about it.
It ain't that. Swingers, man. Swingers. I was staying at an adult-only resort, and there's a lot of swingers, you know, couples. I mean, I was in a hot tub. I can't make this up. I'm in a hot tub. Some guy and some girl come in. They cool. I'm talking to them. I'm like, what's how long y'all been married? Yo, married? This is my girlfriend. Like, next thing you know, 2 minutes later, this woman walks in with another guy. I'm like, oh, hey. He's like, hey, honey. Oh, that's my wife.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, what? They making out over here? Another couple come in. Pretty much the wife was with the boyfriend, and the boyfriend was with the husband. I mean, the girlfriend or whatever. So, how you feel about like swingers and open relationships?
Open relationships are not for me. I couldn't be in one. I don't think I got it in me. My relationship don't need the little added seasoning to it right now. So I don't think I can do an open relationship. But for the people that I do work for, because I do have some friends that are in poly relationships and things like that, and they're just kind of free people. So I feel like, you know, it works for them. It's nice. They've been in those relationships for a minute. So
yeah, communication probably key. If y'all really locked in, like, you know, anything
I feel like it's deeper than communication. Do you feel like it's some type of like?
It's all communication.
But
if we in an open relationship, we gotta have, you know, we have to have boundaries, and we gotta have understanding of what's going on.
I know, but is that like, you don't feel like that's some type of like nigga, that don't put you like your alpha male status, nigga? That don't make you like nigga what, bro? Like,
it just depends what you're using it for. Because if you want to drag yourself, then you know what I'm saying. Then it's helping you, because I want to drag, but I'm in a relationship, but I don't want to cheat. I want her to be happy, so she's happy. I can do whatever I want. If you want to drag like crazy and you okay with her dragging a little bit, then it works. Me personally, I don't think I'm built for it. I'll probably smack the shit out of niggas.
I don't think that shit made. I don't think that shit made for no alpha male, bro.
Yeah.
Or either it's not made for no alpha male, or you don't care about that woman. Like, I'm not doing that with my wife. Like, maybe just some little, you know what I'm saying?
My little fling. Somebody you don't want to share, but I mean, a lot of the swingers I saw were older couples. So I feel like when you're trying to get that spice back, I might love each other just as much, but you know, the spice isn't there, and that just, you know, keeps y'all intrigued. So that could work. Maybe I could say I ain't going.
So yeah.
I ain't going to like say completely no in the future, but right now it's a no for me.
What if your girl come home like, oh, honey, I'm home. Yeah, me and Dave had a great night. Sex was great. I'm like, he did this position. We should try that sometime.
My chest will hurt.
Like, nigga, what, nigga? Hell no.
A fun time with Dave. he did the downward facing dog. Oh hell no. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that shit not. I don't think I could be in the open. I don't think I could be in a swinger relationship, open relationship, none of that. I'm kind of just stuck with the one that I want to be with, and I'm good with that.
All right, so let's get to some of the funniest things that we have seen this week. And I am going to start with, this one's going to be a tweet that I saw, and it goes, Woman on a date with a man wants him to order 2 takeaway meals. She can bring some to her children.
No, yeah, I saw that.
And pretty much what happened was she was really trying to order her kids a steak and everything, like on cuz tab, and he wasn't going for it. He said, "Hell no, I'm not going for that." So, what do y'all think? And I go to my co-host and ask you what you think about something like that. If you was on a date and Shawty asked you to order 2 to-go steaks for her kids, what would you do?
Nah, but I can't do it. I didn't take your kids on a date. I took you on this date. I'm sorry, your kid should have been with the babysitter. Like you should have. Where's the kids at? Are they with their fathers? Is somebody watching them? Apparently, on this date, you had something arranged. Those kids are being taken care of right now, right? So I feel like I don't need to buy your kids no steak. Like,
I think the guy's argument was, why they dad can't buy them? Why they dad can't buy them dinner? Why I'm buying them?
That's the same thing with the McDonald's thing, with the mom and the McDonald's shit.
What's that?
You remember when the boyfriend came with the McDonald's only for his kid and not the other kids and shit?
Oh man.
But yeah, nah, bro, you ain't gotta. Nah, she ain't.
So we call that one a no. That one's a no. You gonna stamp the no on that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna stamp that as a no.
All right. Moving on. Next, you borrowed $50 from a friend, and you played the lottery, and you won $80 million. How much will you give your friend? This is going to tell us a lot about some of y'all.
I'm gonna give my friend like a cool honey bun. I'll give my cool honey bun like 100,000.
100,000?
I give him 100. You said 80 mil?
Yeah, 80 mil. He give 100 bands?
I'll give my homie 100 bands. I'll give him 100 bands.
Okay, I feel you. So you believe that money is yours for a fact. That's what you said.
Because he lent me $50 and I won the lottery with the lottery ticket that I bought for the 50. Nigga, I could be getting gas with that $50. I'm like, damn, I got $2 left. Let me just get a lottery ticket, nigga. That don't mean that whole 50 was a lottery ticket, nigga. Like, and I paid you back your money, nigga. Like tenfold, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably give him like $5 million. I ain't gonna lie to you.
$5 million?
If you borrow me $50 to get gas and I'm down bad and I decided to flip that joint, do you know how much $5 million is or 80 million? Like, what percent is that? Like,
I mean, you right, but
and then for me, I would have just felt like the karma, the energy in the air. Like that's only right. What the fuck? I didn't have 75 million before. You know what I mean? And for sure, technically, I don't owe you nothing. Let's be real. You don't owe him nothing, but you're wild if you don't.
So I can't.
Well, my boy only giving out 100.
I'm giving out 100.
So if you was borrowing 50.
But you my boy, so you gonna be there, bro. Like, we partying, nigga, you there. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna have to spend that $100, nigga. Like,
so you get 100 and you there. That's pretty much what you get.
Bro, like, if I would have money, bro, like, I'm gonna give you that $100. I probably still would end up buying you a car or some shit like that out of that money and shit. Like, if I'm riding, of course, I'm like, damn, I know my boy wanted this car. Like, let me go get my boy that shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta spend his money. You still gonna get the perks of me being a multi-millionaire.
Let's be real. He ain't shit.
Nigga, if you my nigga, you still gonna get the perks of the multi-millionaire shit. I know that's how niggas say niggas go broke and shit, but I feel like if you do it reasonably, bro, like, I ain't finna buy my nigga no new Bugatti or no shit, nigga. Like, you finna go get that dream Camaro that you wanted, nigga.
Shit,
like,
if that's all he wanted was a Bugatti, and I got 80 mil. Actually, I don't know how much a Bugatti costs.
Nigga,
that is expensive. That might be a mil.
That nigga don't want no Bugatti. That nigga wanted a Camaro. That nigga's Camaro. Nigga, you was talking about you wanted an F-150, nigga. You ain't never say nothing about no Lamborghini, nigga. Oh, shit.
Alright,
so
that's all I got after that.
This is something I saw on Twitter, bro. And this shit was this was funny.
Talk to me. So
do you think handsome privilege is something that exists?
I definitely do. I definitely think that if you don't, then you ain't handsome. You gotta look in the mirror like, it's okay. And you know, who's handsome to, everybody got their own opinion, but like,
no fact.
Anybody can be handsome to someone. And if a girl really finds you attractive, they're gonna do a lot more for you and they're gonna tolerate a lot more from you than they would if you was just I'm ugly, and you just happen to be a nice person. You only get one shot. Nice people finish last.
Even when you outside.
Nice people finish last.
Yes,
I want to hit on that.
But yeah, even when you're not even in a relationship, just having like handsome privilege, bro, that shit get you like, shawty might goddamn help. Like you might skip line at the concert. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of little different perks that come with it. So it is true. Just like a pretty privilege for a girl.
What you got?
Some head ass shit that I saw. Some lame nigga on Facebook was talking about, man, it's hard finding feminine women in Atlanta. Like what?
That's why you're talking about that. Talk to me, boy.
That shit is fucking head ass. Like how is it hard finding feminine women, bro? They everywhere.
What is a feminine woman?
A woman that is gonna do what a woman is supposed to do, quote unquote. And let's say olden terms, she gonna cook for you, she gonna clean for you, she gonna make sure you're straight. Like, there's a lot of women in this world that'll do that for you, bro. And even if it's just the basic shit, like you can find a feminine woman, bro. Like you ain't gonna always. It's no, just the world ain't full of hard bodies.
Let's talk about what we have planned, what we have coming up. You want to get into
for the show?
Yeah, talk to me.
For the show, we got a lot of interesting guests coming through.
What show? Break it down for me. Where we going? No. I'm talking about the.
For the shit. I thought you were talking about for this podcast, man. But for this podcast, coming up, me and my boy will be at Big Lotto's birthday party. We'll be doing media. We're gonna be talking to some people, meeting some people, doing a lot of networking and moving and grooving. So it's gonna be a good turnout. It's always I know the lady that does a lot of the party promotions and things here in Atlanta. So she always does great things here. Hannah, she's great. So I know it's gonna be a good turnout.
Definitely looking forward to that. We're gonna see some new people, meet some people.
Yeah, and hopefully get them on the podcast, talk about it. So that's one thing that we got going. It's fresh. It's almost Christmas. What you got planned for the Christmas year, man? For the Christmas and the New Year.
I'm trying to go to Maryland and see my family, but I have my dog with me, and I'm like trying to figure out if I'm gonna drive a road trip because my dog is not built for that. Or do I just get my dog like some what they call it, whatever the dog Xannies are. Yeah. And just put his ass out and tell him to get on the plane.
Yo, let me tell you something, man.
We dog owners over here. First of all, let's get into it.
We dog owners, but we gon' petition anything they gotta do with electric cars, man. Because this nigga be having to go take his car to get charged and shit, like it's a goddamn iPhone, and
it's still. I won't deal with any Tesla slander. But electric vehicles are the way of the future. I think a lot of people are going to be moving to electric cars real soon. It's just a way better way of driving.
I think I like to hear my engine go. I like to feel my car.
I definitely feel that.
I like to feel it. The electric cars are cool, but I think I'm still a gasser type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Save the manuals, even though I ain't a manual driver. It's all good though. Yeah, but for the Christmas, I'm just I think I'm gonna stay here. Got a lot of family and stuff that's gonna be coming down, and so I think I'm gonna be chilling for the Christmas season. Make some money, see what's going on. You looking at those taxes over there? I mean, stocks.
You gotta check the stocks. See what's up with the market. The market is bleeding. Let's talk about some sports.
San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
Hey man, they had a hell of a year. Who you think going? Don't
ask me the question. You know what I'm gonna say. Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl this year? And I'm gonna have to start with.
Well, who you think is going to be in the Super Bowl this year?
The only team I'm gonna speak for is the team that I support, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm glad that we're talking about it because right now there's a lot of controversy going on about the MVP race. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is having an incredible season this year. without a doubt, comeback player of the year. When the season started this year, we weren't sure if he was going to be a starting quarterback next year. There was doubts about if he was even the right quarterback to be on this team. As fast forward to December, and he is leading the MVP race. But just this week, Micah Parsons, one of the players for the Dallas Cowboys, who is a superstar stud in his own right, I won't lie, he's actually the best player on that team, came out and said that he didn't believe that Jalen Hurts was the MVP because he is in a team that has a design system that works. So because we have top receivers, top offensive linemen, headhunters on the defensive line, and two of the best corners in football, that took away from his play and made it that the MVP award was really just the quarterback on the best team.
Okay.
My response to that is that's ridiculous. So if I look up Jalen Hurts' stats this season,
so
go ahead.
No, so I'm basically saying, so they're saying that he's not that good, he just has a good team around him.
Pretty much saying that, because the team is so great in all aspects of the ball, we do have a very complete team. That takes away from his quarterback play because the MVP award is supposed to be who is the most valuable player to their team. And people like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen are more valuable to their team, right? Because they have less around them. I think that's ridiculous. If you look at his season stats, we'll just go to his season stats right now. He has 3,100 passing yards. He has 22 passing touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He is the most efficient quarterback in football, and that's just throwing the ball. Now, if we go into his running stats, he leads the league in rushing touchdowns for a quarterback. He has 10 rushing touchdowns on the season, which means that 10 games he scored, not even 10 games, but 10 times he's personally put the ball in the end zone himself to stamp the game. So how are you telling me this person is not contributing to his team's success? He is the most important person on this team.
No, that's right. I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, so I feel you.
Jalen Hurts, MVP. I had to give my little spiel. And Dallas, we'll see you December 24th. I hope this ages well.
Yeah, I hope it does too. Hopefully it ages well for my team too, but I know them boys ain't doing nothing. I just know we finna spank the Falcons, and that's all that matters. Saints, let's go. Who that nation?
Have you been watching NBA?
No, I haven't. I'm not in. I watch NBA, but I don't watch it enough to where I'm up on it to like.
What's
you know what I'm
going
saying?
on?
Yeah, what's going on? So
This year the
I'll watch a game,
Lakers.
though. I'll go to the bar and watch a game, or sit on the couch and watch a game.
I'm a Lakers fan, and I can tell you that.
I'm always a Lakers fan too. Hawks better because I'm a Hawks fan now because I'm from here, but. You know,
the Grizzlies are the number 1 team in the West, which is
I like Ja. I like how that boy played ball. I like them young Grizzlies.
I have a future bet for John Morant to win the MVP, but I don't know if
I hope he deserves
he's going through that right now because they love to favor Luka and those people.
Type of people, yeah.
But the Grizzlies are number 1 in the West with a 19-9 record. The East, the Celtics are dominating with a 22-7 record. A lot of those big teams that we all know to be good are struggling this season. So we'll see how many of them actually make it. We have the Warriors as the 10th seed right now with a 14-15 record. Lakers are the 12th seed, 11-16.
Damn, Lakers, this is crazy. Lakers.
The Nets have definitely got it back together. They struggled early, but now they're 17-12 and they're 4th seed in the East, where the Bucks are close behind the Celtics. So we'll see how that NBA playoff picture starts to come together as the season progresses.
Where you said the Warriors at?
They're 10th seed in the West right now. They have a losing record, 14-15.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
But, NBA is a long season, so it really can't.
It could really take a whole nother turn. Easy. It seems like NBA. I don't know. It seems like NBA is like 24/7. Like it should be. It's a long ass season. Gonna pull me up another shot before we say our goodbyes.
Okay, let's do it. I'm definitely down for that.
Take me a nice.
Sipping on that pure white. Let us know what you guys want to
Damn, I forgot.
give us good alcohol suggestions. Ugh. Give us good alcohol suggestions. I'm lit. My bad.
And we'll try it on the show.
We'll try it on the show. If anybody wants to get on the show, obviously you would want to DM us through the It Thru Podcast page, Instagram page. That's the easiest way to get in touch with us. We are about to turn this joint all the way up for real, for real. I think we have a good base for our pilot, and we hope to see all of you guys back soon at the It Thru Podcast, where we always see it through.
Yes, sir.